Boom, what's happening, people? I'm back at y'all with another one. All right, so today I'm coming to holler at y'all about another hack. It's a little hack, a little hack. Look, it's a little hack. A credit union hack. This is your car hack. All right, so boom, this is how you do the situation. You can get as many cars as you have credit unions. Huh? All right, you can get as many cars as you have credit union accounts. And put it to you this way. So, but you gotta section this out, and it's not for people who already got cars and have stuff going on. And if it is, we can you know, you can still do it, but you're gonna have to get those other cars off of your credit report. Then you can do this. But this is the situation. So, uh, what you do is you apply for your credit unions. Hopefully, you had old credit unions you've been part of, and now you apply for the new ones. And line up your credit unions the same way you credit stack with the credit cards. You can car stack basically, and it's the same exact way, same exact thing. All of these accreditors, all of these people do uh inquiries, and they all look at your credit profile. But the whole situation is you're gonna have to get all of these cards in one swap. So um, and when I mean one swap, I mean one big whop, like bam. Uh, y'all gonna have to get all of the cards at the same time, basically. So look, this is how the situation goes. Um, I don't know how you want to do it. It's two ways to go about it. Some credit unions pull your credit once you join anyway. So the newer credit unions, when this was once your credit score get to around the 670s or whatever. But anyway, once your credit score get around to the 670, 680, you good across the board and do this with the credit union. Um, if you apply and they hit your credit, your and they hit your credit with an inquiry, don't worry about doing this how I said it because they already did it. So you already in their system for about 30 good days. Just call them and ask them, is it 30 days, 45 days, or 60 days? Sometimes it might be 90 days. So just call them and ask them how long it's good for. The good thing about this is nothing that you do, nothing that happens to your credit report after this is going to affect this 90-day period. Your credit score could shoot down 100 points. They will never know. They're going to use this credit score and this credit score only for everything they're going to use. Um, Apply to all of them at the same time. You gotta you don't reach the good limit. Uh, Not necessarily go straight for the car loan. I'm saying it's like this. All right. So some of the new credit unions you're gonna apply for, like I said, they're gonna pull your credit score upon you. They're gonna pull your credit score upon you joining. So and others, you might just have to try to get a credit card or something. Or like I said, you could just go straight for the auto loan, and you ain't got to put no veil on it. Just tell them you want an auto loan. They're gonna check your credit. They're gonna run your they're gonna ask you for your pay stubs or your and if you're self-employed, they're gonna ask you for your tax return, your last 2 year tax return or whatever. So you get them all that information. That's the whole thing. You do have to have motion going on. You can't do this without no motion. So you're gonna have to have like some pay stubs or something like that. And I guess I'll make a video on how to pay yourself. Um, through like ADP or Paycheck Flex. Paycheck Flex pretty good. You can use Paycheck Flex or you can use like ADP. But um, yeah, either way, just find someone a payment system and you can just like send money from one bank account to the other one. That's basically what you're doing. Cause you're gonna deposit money to them, you're gonna send money to them or whatever, and they're gonna send it back to the other bank account through their account. So like you got to pay by a employer, instead of um, the business just dropping money into your account. But yeah, that's how you pay yourself, and then you just um, and you would just file that self-employed, all the money that you pay yourself. You file that, pay the taxes on all that money, and the IRS will be happy. You ain't trying to dodge them. Mhm. So yeah, you don't go to jail for tax evasion. That they get so many people on in the end of the day. It's like people make millions and billions of dollars, right? But uh, in the end of the day, all the people ever wanted was they little piece. If you'd agreed off the right people, you wouldn't have never been in the position you was in. At the end of the day, but all that come with knowledge, though. Knowledge. But uh, back to this. Um, so you pay yourself and you file your taxes or whatever, or you pay yourself and you got pay stubs. Either way, it's the same way. This is how you have pay stubs, and this is also how you will have. But it depends on how you set yourself up, whether you W-2 or 1099, um, self-employed, how you doing it. But regardless, however, but yeah, if you tell them people you self-employed, they're gonna want to see tax returns, and that's the best way to do the tax return, basically, because just doing taxes off bank statements and stuff like that, so you get out of it. It's best to go through ADP and Paycheck Flex through other companies. It just looks better on paper. Um, and that's how you do it. ADP, Paycheck Flex. Sign up for them, and it's real easy. It's just sending money from one account to the other one. You paying it. So like as the money coming in, you deposit the money, and then it just keep a track of all of your money, so they know what you got to pay taxes on at the end of the year, basically. And yeah, you just get on your payment information. You do that to all of the banks. And all of them gonna to give you a limit to the car you can get. If this is your first car, you ain't never paid off a car, they probably gonna limit you to like 25,000, and and that's cool. So once you get the 20, I say just do 20. Once you get the 20, the check for the 20, depending on how your bank do, maybe sometimes they want you to go ahead and pick out the car before they do the check. So, but once they tell you the amount, put it that way. Once they tell you the amount, you go to Carfax. I'm gonna hit the Carfax.com and see all the cars in your area. Maybe if you got a specific make you want, if you want a BMW, just type in click BMW, and they'll show you all the BMWs in your area. Go from prices low to high. I start and go straight to everything that's around 19, 18, 17. That's gonna be the most newer years and the most better mileage. So, and you could find a little jewel at 12. You know what I mean? You could find a little 2018 100,000 miles at 12,000. Now, you could. Who knows? I would say you can look and see. But go test it out before just do your diligence. Do your due diligence on your car testing before you just pick a car. Yeah, you know how how aggravating that could be when you pick the wrong one. So and once you sign on papers, it's like as is. So hey, on paper you sign. So know that. Uh, um, yeah, you can always go back with your bank. I think they say you got like 30 days or 15 days or some shit like that to be able to rescind. But this is the thing. Um, yeah, just be careful, and because your bank will give you another check if something was to happen. Like if you was to go out there and they sold the car by the time you came back or whatever, which is crazy, but If there was a hot car, everybody was looking at it, and they happen to just sell the car before you came back. Um, they'll print out you another check or whatever. But just don't. Oh, I don't like this car. You already test drove it, picked it, signed for it. You don't be like wishy washy. So boom. And plus, you doing this like 5, 6 times. This is the play to get like 5 to 6 cars like at one time. Um, and obviously you can do more because you can go through their banks also. So you can do the credit unions. You can get 5. How many other credit unions you gonna go through? Your credit union's only gonna give you one apiece. That's basically how many other banks you got. That's how many of you can do. Um, BOA, Wells Fargo, stuff like that. I don't know, but possibly, I think they possibly will give you a car about the same thing. Um, so you got like a 670, 680, and you got a pretty okay job. You ain't got no debt on your credit report. I'm pretty sure you're good to get a car. Um, so go through all of your banks, credit unions, and all. How many other banks you got? Get as many as you can get. And then you also can go to all of the banks that don't use check systems. So that allows you to keep on going with more banks. Um, it's not a fraud play, it's a business play. So don't think about it that way. Don't look at it that way. You doing big business moves. Okay. So just, yeah. So, and this is a big Turo play. This is how you do the Turo play. Multiple cars. This is about, I don't know how many banks you can get at one time. I know you can get at least about 6 to 10. So you get 6, and you already gonna have some already anyway. You feel me? If you already have 4, 3 to 4, or even if you already had 2, fuck it. If you already had 2 and you go and get like 4 or 5 more, that's 7 banks. Okay, so you can get 7 cars 1 week. If you found a dealership you like, they just got a whole bunch of nice cars, then fuck it, stay with the same dealership. But I just would advise you to go to Carfax and go through that way. It got the whole record of the car. Everything's just legit that way. And it also tells you the blue book value of the car right there on Carfax 7 times out of 10. A lot of the BMWs is hard for what's it? The BMWs are Benzes. One of the two. Like some of those foreign cars, the luxury cars, it's kind of hard to tell the value of them. So it's like, I don't know, they value kind of iffy. But hopefully you could buy one below value. That means the dealer is not trying to bust you in the head. And I will kind of work with that dealer if that was me. If I was you. Um, so that's the play to get a couple cars with them. Like I said, you can add on top of that with their banks. And you got to do this all at one time before any of them. It's gonna take like um it's gonna take like a month for all of the cars to hit on your credit report, depending on when your bank report. You could grab the loan like day before your bank report, and they report like that same week. So who knows? But um, it's gonna take a while for your bank to report it. So all of the banks, they haven't reported it yet. It's gonna take like a little month, and shit, it's like it's like a 10 to 20 car play for Toro. And for my math, you do while you pay your car payments and stuff, you don't have a warranty on the cars, so you don't have to worry about the if something mess up on the car. Uh, Toro got insurance on the car if somebody mess your car up. So you got the warranty, you got the insurance, you got gap insurance coming from your bank also, just in case that happens. And Toro gonna cover you anyway, so you double covered on that end. And that's the play. And you just gotta watch some of these lenders. Some of these lenders don't want you to have your car or ride sharing or whatever. So just watch some of them. And that's that. And that's the play for the Toro thing. Yeah, don't get your car towed like they trying to say you trying to breach the contract or some shit. But yeah, I don't think that shit be in Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's Turo. A lot of these cars, Turo wasn't even out when the contract was made. So, but anyway, regardless. Um, and why wouldn't they want their shit to get paid? That don't make sense. You understand me? I mean, that's covered. It's covered. The people gonna cover the car, whatever happened to the car, and it's making money. Like you pay your shit getting paid. That's just some spiteful shit, basically. It's like, oh, you making money? I don't want you to make money. We taking your money. Fuck you making money. We this crab in the barrel shit. We don't over here. Like that's basically what they on. So yeah, whatever. It ain't a liability because it's covered. The car covered regardless. You understand me? So it's like these people be on the other shit. Actually, but don't worry about it. Just just do research, and that mostly goes to when the car company use their banks. Cause your bank most definitely probably ain't gonna worry about that shit. They ain't out here tracking cars to see what's going on. You know what I mean? They just more or less real banks worry about you paying. Like they worry about the real bottom line. You paying your bill on time. That's all they worried about. As long as you pay your bill on time, they willing to give you more money. And it's big business from the banks. Banks love business. Like the banks are built off businesses. So that's why these other little financial lenders or whatever, they can't really even call themselves a bank. They call themselves a creditor, and that's the most they can do. Call themselves a creditor. I'm gonna credit you some money. Cause I mean, real banks like business. There ain't no way you can say, "Oh, why are you using my car for business purposes?" What the fuck is you mean? Like, isn't it getting paid? It's probably getting paid early. So what is you talking about, bro? Like, I don't understand. It's just the situation of that shit just retarded. I don't know. That shit just beyond me. I don't know. That's some crab in the barrel shit. They know you already paid a little money down, and they see an avenue for them to be able to get the product back and resell it. So it's like, it's a lot to go behind that shit. Bad business practices. That's what that is. All those companies need to close and probably will close in the near future. They just out here for money grabs. So it's people taking advantage of people ignorance. That's all. But in the end of the day, um, I don't know. To stack these cards, like I said, do your research on what lenders like. Just go on Google and type in the lender, type in Turo or whatever, see if anything pop up about them. Tell the car lot if you want to use that lender to get a car or not, because if not, it's going to be to defeat the point, the purpose of it. But it is a way around that also. Can't tell you on here. It's like, they ain't gonna like it, nobody gonna like it. It's not the right thing to do. But it's a way around that too. So it is what it is. Shit, it's a way around that too. Oh, yeah. Um, on that note, I will tell you that they searched the car by the VIN number. So yeah, just put that on your head. Yeah. And Toro is more worried about money than the VIN number. Just to let you know that. Toro is more worried about you having your car out there and using it the proper way and everything. Everybody's being safe and using their safety precautions and the business running the proper way more than your VIN number being correct. Anyway, I am uh giving you sauce and jewels left and right on this how to get cars from the bank. How do you do this? Well, basically, you have good income, you have a good credit score, and you put in a car loan. You can do it multiple times, just like you do the loan. I'm a multiple times type person. I push it to the limit. So, I hit up all my banks about car loans and this or that. Beware, like I said, if you are self-employed, they do not like if you try to do a bunch of deductions. If you don't talk to the right person at the bank and handle it the right way, like they'll go against you. Like, yeah, trying to get the loans and all this and that. They're like, oh, you didn't make this amount of money and this and that. Man, get the fuck out of here. It's crazy. My taxes say I made like 70 last year. These people trying I did my deductions down to what, like 7 or 14 or whatever. And they like, oh, you only made 14 this year. I'm like, bitch, you see what the fuck I made this year. Oh, that shit, like, that's for mileage. Like, I got deducted for mileage for my driving. I drive for my job. Like, my job is for me to drive constant, all year long. So, I get good deduction for my mileage. Like, but that don't mean, and I got other good deductions also. So, it's like, that don't mean, like, it's weird. I don't mean use that shit. Bitch, I don't care if I took my shit down to negative and I had a loss that year. Like, do it look like on paper I made less money than I like, man. If you really want to get into it, look at the deductions. The fuck you will see. It wasn't really nothing that I spent. You stupid person. And if I did spend on equipment or something like that, it was used for work. So I got the money back. Don't worry about it. Shit, the equipment fees don't be no more than what, about 10,000 for the year? And I mean, take that out, yeah. Ooh. Like what the fuck? What? It is what it is. These people crazy. I just don't like that shit. Anyway, I'm about to let y'all go, man. That's the hack. I can't think of no more. I was trying to think while I was rambling on about some more to tell you about the hack. But that's the hack in a nutshell. Um, good job, good pay stubs. Um, I ain't gonna say have the best credit score, but just don't have no debt. And have a nice little 660, 670, 680 when you go to the credit unions. You got that, you don't got no debt. You should be good to get a car, a little $20,000 car. And then they're gonna give you, like I said, they give you gap, they give you warranty, so you ain't gotta worry about going to the car shop. They're gonna fix it for you. All of that, all of the above. And then once you get it, just put it out there. But be uh specific on the cars that you get. Minivans and of course the luxury cars are the number one cars out here to get. You don't need you a Benz, but get the newer year model. Just because Turo allow you to have like a 2012 or 20, how far I go back? I think 2012 the farthest you go. Just so you can get a 2012, 2011. Don't mean you get that. People really want 20, like it's year 2023. Come on now. Like if you can find you a 2020, 2019 or something like that, Benz under 20, that's good. Great. Grab it. People want the newer cars. So get a newer car, you want to put it on Turo. The newer car you can get is the best. That's the best. Newer car, um, it's levels to the cars. Do your research. Let's do your research. But the best cars are the SUVs. That's the ones that I see get rented out the most. The SUVs. People love SUVs, man. Mid-size and big. They just love the SUVs. They get rented out. They get gone. Shit. Need it out. I should have did bought two of them. Um, I got one mid-size SUVs. People renting it from other people. People like, can I hold it for longer dates? And then other people come and they like, I already done rented it out. I'm like, it's already done booked. I mean, but I got other cars. I always have other cars, but this one in particular, shit, somebody done snatched it from me. You hesitated too long. You wanted to wait to the last minute. You had to call all the time. You should have did it when you first thought about it. When you thought about it, that's probably when they had grabbed it. Where and you came, you pondered on it for a little while, and you wanted to do it. By the time you did it, they already hadn't jumped on it. So yeah. Make good deals out here for your Turo cars, but don't get robbed. Yeah, don't get robbed. And don't just undercut, like you ain't even gotta undercut. Just see what the market going for. And boom. Like it's like this, you got a 2020, you don't put your card on there with no damn what no 2016 going for. It ain't no need. They ain't gonna think something wrong with your car. So word. But nah, yeah. Just do find out what range your car is supposed to be in and go from there. But this is the car play though. The credit union car hack play. I don't know. But yeah, you can use it for Turo. Ain't no need to get this then Turo. Do the car hack. You don't need 10 cars at one time just sitting in your yard. Unless your job allows it. But I mean, yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is a little credit union Turo hack. Um, yeah, man. Uh, I wish all y'all like prosperous endeavors in the future right now. I hope I'm helping, giving y'all some insight on this and that, what I've been through personally. Uh, and personally, these bankers really don't know the system like that as good as you might think. If you out here, you doing enough research, you know the system better than they do. Boom. I mean, I know I do personally. Maybe that's just because I work on credit and that's just what I'm interested in. I don't know. I think that might be it also. I think it interests me. It intrigues me a little more than it does them. They doing it as a job, and it's my hobby. You understand me? It was my hobby before it was ever, and that's why I'm doing credit for people for free. I don't mind brushing up on my skills a little bit. You can always get better. But shit, yeah, going on 30 minutes, man. Y'all go ahead and do something else. But anyway, shit, that's it. Like I said, we're doing free credit repair to my first 100 subscribers. And shit, tap in. But you gotta email me though. Go to the website, Gold Coin Marketing. Damn, thegoldcoinfinancial.com. Google it. Thegoldcoinfinancial.com. Um, I really need to put it out there yet on Google and all that search engine stuff, but it'll pop up. Just because it's out there. It'll pop up for shit show, but I ain't put it out there for it to go as far as it should. But not as of yet. It's gonna work on its own. We coming from the ground up. I ain't worried about that. Uh yeah. Or you can email me. Felder at the Gold Coin Marketing. I mean the fuck. Felder at the goldcoinfinancial.com or the goldcoinfinancial at gmail.com. Yeah. I just got multiple businesses. I do have a business called Gold Coin Marketing also. That's why. It's my oldest baby. I have a couple LLCs, but this one in particular for your credit and everything is Gold Coin Financial. More or less and more specific is the Gold Coin Financial because it's the only one and the only one, Gold Coin Financial. That's how you remember that. That's why I put the in front of it because it's the only one. Yeah, he is not one of them. He is them. You understand me? He is him. So the Gold Coin Financial. And like I said, we fixing credit for the first 100 subscribers. Y'all tap in. And not even just for the first 100 subscribers. I'm out here doing this for people out here in the community for free. Also, just to let y'all know. Understand me? Gotta get the name out there just to get a little more trust factor. Um, once I get a building and stamp the name on it, or once we start having um, gatherings out here, of course it's not gonna be free anymore. I'm not gonna be able to do it free. But while I am able to do it free, I'm doing it for free for right now at the very moment. At least for about a good 100 people through YouTube, and probably about a good 100 people in person that I meet just around and out and about. Um, every time I try to sit somebody on their credit, they're like, "Oh, I'm good at this or that." But how you good? But I always got advice for you. You not. Uh, you. Ain't nobody that I try to give advice for tell me, "Oh, I know that. Oh, I'm on top of that already. This or that." Nah, you still slipping and slacking on your pimping. What is you talking about? Everybody. But it is what it is. The people who do tap in and get connected will be in a position where they need to be at. Understand me? I promise you that. And until next time, um, I'm over here looking at my snake, man, and going crazy. I don't think they like the light. This nigga here. But yeah, man. I wish for y'all days to be prosperous and y'all, and just like I said, research your cars once y'all put it on there. If every car y'all get from your credit union should pay for themselves. You understand me? And I'm gonna make a video on how to automate your Turo thing too. So you ain't gotta worry about pulling up to every car every time somebody get one. All you gotta do is ride by there, disinfect the car, take it through the car wash, and keep on going. You're good to go until somebody else come and rent it. All right. So I got you. I got you. I got you. We gonna put you in game. We ain't gonna send you out there and how you looking left and right like deer in the headlight. No, we ain't gonna do all of that. But I do want you to enjoy yourself. Take in the moment and stay prosperous and stay safe and keep your mind open. Never be closed mind. Closed mind. You can't put nothing in a closed mind. You understand me? So keep your mind open for new endeavors and new opportunities and everything. Just keep your eyes and your mind open. And we about to get rich, and we out here. Till next time.